I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm quite frankly, I'm too irate after watching that. Let's get a few things out of the way. And to be honest, this isn't really going to be a review of the game because the game was pretty poor. Lack of intensity, I thought, was shocking, if I'm being totally honest. I think some of the players hid, and maybe I'm being harsh, and maybe I'm just being in the immediate aftermath of the game. So obviously, in my opinion, I might have calmed down in a bit, but let's get this out of the way, right? First of all, let's get the clean sheet thing out of the way. I'm getting sick and tired of that getting a free pass from the fan base. Clean sheets are massive, and from what I can see, and I need to watch it back, but from what I could see, the goal we conceded yet again was a poor goal. At what point are we actually going to start expecting good standards at the back? You know, even though that game was awful in large parts of it, and there was little to no urgency going forward, that doesn't excuse, or it shouldn't excuse, the poor goals we've been given away at the back. Last week against Ipswich, textbook example for their winning goal, and the winning goal today, absolutely woeful defending. So that's got to sort out straight away. As for the others, well, let's get this out of the way with Beale. I've been on the fence with Beale, and to be honest, I'm still not sure whether I have an opinion or not, because but I will say this, mind, he's on very, very thin ice if members in the crowd at the stadium are shouting, "We want Beale out." And let's get this out, because this is another thing I'm getting tired of. People go, "You shouldn't have got rid of Mowbray." No. That's two completely separate incidents. Getting rid of Mowbray, in my opinion, was still the right decision, because I felt like he took us as far as he could. The problem isn't so much that we got rid of Mowbray, it's who we replaced him with. And so, early days still, but so far, Beale looks like the energies and the oomph has just been zapped out of the place. And I think if that's not, and I think if that continues over the next couple of weeks, then Beale has to go, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I say unfortunately because I don't like the idea of dropping and changing head coaches and constantly turning on people within quick succession. But if that's a sign of what's to come with Beale, then yeah, he needs to go. I don't think, however, that the players should be excused from that, because I'd be interested to know how many of them players went off that pitch and went, "I couldn't have given any more there." I think Pritchard's one of them. I think Russian in large spells is one of them, because we gave him nothing to work with going forward. And beyond that, I'm struggling. I think maybe Dan Neil. But I don't know. I just felt the performance just felt like there was no urgency. And the lack of urgency was shocking, especially when we went 1-0 down. We were strolling towards the corner flag. We're getting beat, lads. We're getting beat 1-0, you know. Like, you know, we need to speed up the intensity a little bit. Yeah, I'm honestly stunned as to what to say. Like, it just was a very flat, lethargic, uninspired performance. I think the fact that Bellingham, as much as I do like Job, don't get me wrong, but he needs to spell out with the team, because I think he's a bit burnt out. And as it was, unless, you know, so guys, I'm waffling. Honestly, another thing I will say is, like, there's been Pritchard going. If we let Pritchard go this window, then for me, Speakman deserves a lot of criticism for that. That is absolute lunacy. That's even entertained in the idea. I know you can say, well, Pritchard might play regular football. He can still contribute here for the next 6 months. Even if you don't want to give him a new contract, at least give him the next 6 months, and then he can play himself to a move for another club. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we can't afford to get the next couple of weeks wrong in the window, because if we do, then we're at risk of the season dwindling out. Now, the last thing I will say on the players, sorry guys, this has not been coherent whatsoever, but the last thing I will say on the players, you might not like Beale, but don't you dare start down in tools because you're getting a huff with the head coach. I don't pay my money to watch you throw the towel in. I don't pay my money to watch you give abject performances. I pay to watch you give 100%. And quite frankly, I think in recent weeks, standards have slipped within the squad. Whether that's because of Beale, then Beale deserves criticism for that. But let's not let the players get away with it, because that's another thing I'm getting tired of. Look, guys, thanks very much for supporting us and getting to 5,000 subscribers. Obviously, we want to try and get subs up as much as we can. So, if you can hit the like button and subscribe if you think I've earned a sub from you. If you aren't already subbed, of course, then that would mean a lot, because it does help the channel out. And yeah, I'm hoping we're doing a video on a couple of signings in the next week, but we'll wait and see. If not, see you for Stoke. Yay, 8 days to stew on that pile of garbage. See you later. Stay safe and take care.